All right, guys. So I think the reason why America, people are leaving America because it's so damn expensive. It's pretty obvious. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you subscribe, like the chat. Why are people leaving America? It's obvious. It's because it's too expensive. In the chat, let me know, why do you think people are leaving good old USA? What do you think, guys? Why are people leaving America? The home of the free, the land of the brave. Why are people leaving? I'm going to talk about it on the podcast too. We're going to get into it here. Why are people leaving America? I'll tell you, it's really simple. I've traveled to over 5 different countries, mostly in South America. And what I can tell you is that we overpay for every single thing that we have. It's like living in Hawaii. Everything gets flown in. And what you realize is that most of the produce, most of the seafood, most of the things in the grocery store were flown in by another country. You guessed it, not the country that you live in. So what does that mean to you as a person who buys groceries and has to live in America? That means that if the majority of the things that you buy are exported, that means brought in by another country, you're probably going to pay a pretty price for that avocado, for that pineapple, a lot more than someone in Guatemala, Colombia, Mexico, etc. Now, if you've never traveled the world, as I named off some of these countries, you would probably think that these are crappy places to live. They don't have running water or electricity. But you're wrong. Their Airbnbs, homes, etc. are magnificent. They even have G-Wagons and so on. It's quite modern, actually. So the reason why people are leaving America is because if you have a passport, you quickly figure out that you have been overpaying for everything. All you gotta do is get on a flight and realize that, why do eggs cost $6 to $12 cheaper because I'm in another country? Why don't eggs cost the same price in America as they do in any other South America or Asian country? I'll tell you why. Because America doesn't make its food. We get everything flown in. Everything is exported. When I say everything, I mean almost everything. That's why almost everything is always expensive. Hopefully these things are starting to make sense to you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like the live. The reason why people are leaving America is because they're finding out that they're overpaying and things are cheaper in other places. They find out that an apartment is an apartment no matter where I live. So why am I overpaying for an apartment? Water is water no matter where I live. But why does America's water cost more than anybody's water in the world? Why does America's chicken cost more than any other chicken in the world? Why does Americans' beef cost more? Any restaurant you go to in America, you're going to overpay for what people in other countries pay very little for. You know when Americans really realized this? When prescription drugs were on the table and they were talking about how much Americans spend for prescription drugs. Exactly, Diaz. Thank you guys so much. You guys, make sure you subscribe, like, share the live. When we were going through prescription drugs, everyone was like, oh my God, all the other countries don't pay anything for prescription drugs and Americans have to pay so much for prescription drugs. Well, guess what? Americans pay, we overpay for everything, not just prescription drugs. We pay too much for milk. We pay too much for cheese. We pay too much for a watermelon. And here's what the kicker is. It would be different if the food in America was organic, but it's not. In other countries, the eggs are left out non-refrigerated. I will say that again. If you don't have a passport, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. In other countries, the eggs are already outside. It's not refrigerated. You see, people are leaving America because you're figuring out that you're overpaying for GMO food. You're overpaying for GMO food. And why would you do that? Why would you want to overpay for food? You wouldn't want to overpay for food. You wouldn't want to do that at all. As a matter of fact, you start to realize even bread. Diaz, thank you. Diaz says even bread. And you know, even bread's more expensive. And you start to realize, wait a second, a loaf of bread is a loaf of bread. Why does it have to cost more every single time I go to the grocery store? It's because here in America, we get everything exported to us. So we have figured out that when you go to other places, when you go and realize that you can shop at these other places, these other countries, you're like, wait a minute, I'm just gonna stay in this place and pay less for rent. I'm gonna stay in this place and pay less for groceries. I'm gonna stay in this place and just live a better quality life. People are leaving America because we figured out that other places are great too. We figured out that America is not the only great nation. There's other places that are great too. They just don't have the same technology. They just don't have the same values. They just don't have the same belief systems as, let's say, America. But that doesn't make these countries like a Colombia or Guatemala or Honduras or something like that. That doesn't make these countries less attractive. Now, guess what? I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but they always tell me, hey, Gerald, whenever you go to these other countries, aren't you afraid of the violence and all the crime? You mean like all the stuff that happens here in America, like every single day, like every time you turn on the news, somebody's doing something to someone else in America? Like, what? It's no less violent in another country than it is here in America. Let's just face it, guys. Like the rouge is up. Like America, we do things great. We do some things great, right? We don't do everything great, and that's okay. One thing we haven't figured out as Americans is how to grow our own food. Let's bring back agriculture again. I would love that. How about we bring back agriculture? That would be great. I would love that. Make agriculture great again. Like literally. You know, even the chicken tastes so different in Colombia. The chicken tastes different, the beef tastes different, the eggs taste different. Everything is inexpensive and affordable to eat. You're not overpaying for just the most simplest products and services. Just when I went to Bogota, Colombia, Bogota is simply amazing. Really great food, really great infrastructure. The military presence and police are all over Colombia in a good way. You know, people are leaving America because you're figuring out I can live a good quality life in any other places. Like, there's other places to go to. There's other places that exist outside of America, but most Americans don't even have a passport. So it's kind of difficult to go somewhere if you don't have a passport. So, yeah. Why are people leaving America? It's overpriced. It's not as safe as it used to be. Things are different. Seafood, I hear in my chat here because I'm on YouTube live here. What does the chat say? On the chat, YouTube, it says seafood, shrimp, crab. Exactly. Exactly. Produce, more domestic products. Yeah. Everything. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thanks for liking the live, guys. Make sure you're following me on Fearless Conversations on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Everything from seafood to clothing. Like, we're overpaying because we don't make anything. Like, we don't make our own. We don't have bananas like Honduras. Like, I was in Honduras, and you know where the Chiquita factory, the Chiquita banana farm, or one of their farms is? It's in Honduras. Is there a Chiquita banana farm in America? Probably not. And you know what's funny is why people are leaving America. If one of these countries decides that they only want to sell their product to other countries but not America, and they can actually afford to do it, what are we gonna do as Americans? Like, what if Honduras says, no, we're gonna sell our bananas to Colombia? Sorry. Yeah. No, keep your money. You're good. You're gonna overpay? Nah, we still don't want to do it. Like, what are we gonna do as Americans when Mexico says we're not selling you avocados, we're gonna sell them to Russia? What? Yeah, and we don't care how much you offer us. We're not selling you anything. Like, I don't think America's really thought this thing through. What happens when we as Americans can't throw money at people anymore and that doesn't work? They have the food. They Oh my God, I don't think we even think about this. Other countries have all the food that we buy. As Americans, do we realize that other countries have all the food that we buy? 90% of it comes from somewhere else. So what if these countries decide to just sell their product to other countries? They're still going to sell it, just not to us. But we've never thought of that. No one would not sell to Americans. We don't know that. Yeah. Anywho, these are some reasons why people are leaving America. Is because America hasn't been great again. Hopefully one day it will be great again, but the pastures are greener on the other side. Colombia is great. Honduras is great. Mexico in certain places is good. Where else is really good? Peru is really good. Paraguay is really good. Yeah, there's lots of places. So this is why people are leaving America, because there's other options. There are better options too, and just as safe as America. All right, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Why are people leaving America? What do you guys think? What's your 2 cents in the chat? What do you think, guys? Why are people leaving America? View and edit. What does the chat say? Bacon, seafood, shrimp. We're gonna make America great again by realizing it's not that great. That's how you make America great again, by realizing all the stuff that's wrong with America. I think that helps. Why do you guys think people are leaving America? What country are you from, and let me know, why do you think people are leaving? In the chat, let me know, what country are you from? In the chat. Why are people leaving America? Let me know, guys. Why do you think people are leaving America? In the chat, what country are you in? Let me know, why do you think people are leaving America? Follow me on Twitch. Who said that? Did I say that? Did I say follow me on Twitch? Did I say that? All right, let me know in the chat, where are you from? Make sure you subscribe, like the live, and let me know, why do you think people are leaving America? What's your 2 cents? Why do you think people are leaving? Why are people leaving America? Are you American? In the chat, let me know. Are you American? Why are people leaving? For the land of the free and the brave. For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare. Somebody tell me, why are people leaving America? What's the dealio? The bombs bursting here gave truth to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say the last star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the. Does someone know what happens after? What is it? For the land. What's the words after that? For the land of. For the land. Does someone know after? For the land of the. Somebody tell me, what is it? Does someone know that song? Salvia. What is it? For the land of the free and the brave. Yo, check it out. Why are people leaving America? You guys are not talking about the topic. No one talks about the topic. Why are people leaving America? Savvy Linnet says, what? What? If you don't follow me on TikTok and subscribe, it's going to be me and you. Follow me on TikTok, subscribe to the live. What? What are you saying, man? What are you saying, Jack? If you guys want to donate to the channel, you can go to Cash App and hit the donation. Thank you. Better news today. Malcolm Jamal Warner has died today. The Cosby Show hilarious channel has checked out today. God bless Malcolm Jamal Warner. He was a great guy. Guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the love. I should say that. Yo, why are people leaving America? Like, what's going on? Like, did you guys not know? People are leaving. Like, what's happening right now? Like, does anyone know? Does anyone know what's happening? I don't know English. Que se va, so le va. Brittany Jackson says hi. Hi, Brittany Jackson. Why are people leaving America? Are you American? Can you tell me what's going on? God bless America, our home. USA, USA. All right, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're an American and you love America, you subscribe and you like this live to show me your patriotism. I don't know. Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Like the live. Follow me on TikTok to make you drop to the hop, okay? We're doing this thing, all right, guys? Let me know, what country are you in? Are you a USA citizen? Are you an American citizen? If you're not, I promise I won't call ICE on you. I like Mexico. I love America. Yes, we love America, don't we, folks? Don't we, folks? USA. That's right, Brittany. All the way to the bank, baby. USA. Biloxi, Mississippi. I've been to Biloxi. I was going to Biloxi on my way out of Alabama, actually. I love Kansas City, Cajun. Yeah, I went on down to Biloxi. Came through Biloxi. I was on my way to Texas, actually. On my way to Texas. And stopped through Biloxi. Yeah, I think Biloxi's got a Target there. Was it a Target or a Costco? I don't know. Either way, my name is Luther Ray. Just want to introduce myself to you guys. Howdy, partner. Yep, Luther Ray is here from good old USA. I don't know English. Well, too bad. Oblate, no, learn some English, eh? Hey, let me know if you're from America. If you're not, I promise I won't call ICE on you unless there's a reward. Nah, I'm just joking, y'all. Let me know, are you from America in the chat? If you are from America, you put in the chat USA. Make sure you subscribe. Push that button. Let me know why in the hell are all the Americans trying to leave. Does anyone know that? Huh? Why are they trying to leave, man? They're trying to leave America. Messi's in the building. Guys, make sure you press the like button. Like the live for me. Press the damn like button. It's free. Press the like button if you like me. If you like me, press the like button. If you like America, press the like button. If you don't like America, press the like button. If you love your country, press the like button. If you love your mother, press the like button. If you love YouTube, press the like button. Let YouTube know you love it. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Howdy, partner. Brittany Jackson's from Biloxi, Mississippi. Messi's in the building. Guys, make sure you subscribe to my TikTok too. I'm sure that's in there. Head on down to Biloxi. Biloxi. Anyone been to Biloxi? Anyone been to Biloxi, Mississippi? Anyone been to Biloxi? Biloxi, Mississippi. Actually, I went to Newton, Mississippi. You know where Newton, Mississippi is? You know where Newton is? I've been to Newton, Mississippi. I've been there before. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe, like the live. Why are people leaving America? Let me know. What's the deal? Why are people leaving America? Like, what's going on? This is the land of the free, home of the brave. Come on. Guys, if you are American, you press the like button. Let me know if you're American. Press the like button if you're American. If you like USA, press the like button. Let me know. Let me know if we got some patriots in the house. If we got some patriots. If you love America, like in the chat. Press the like button. Let me know if you are from America in the chat. I'm in America. right, let me know in the chat. Where are you? What country are you in? What city? What state? Let's see what that looks like. Looks like we can run that. My computer was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. All right, who do we have in the chat? Let me know. Let me know. USA, China. What was that? Turkey? We have Turkey in the house. We got Turkey, USA, Sabe. Sabe? What language is that? Yeah, what? So it looks like that's, was that China or Turkey? I was trying to figure it out. That was weird. America. I'll tell you, it's really simple. I'll tell you, it's really simple. Why are people leaving America? I'll tell you, it's really simple. It's really simple. People are leaving America because it's not that great again. It's not that great again. It's not that, no, America is great if you have a lot of money and you don't mind working really hard. No, I mean, we do great things here in America. We have a great tax system, great school systems, schools, some of the safest schools in the world. Do you believe me? You finally saw me. Yeah, I saw you. Are you from Turkey? Savaz Lian. No, it says you're American. Sweet. Are you subscribed? Let me know. What do you guys want to talk about? Kazakhstan. Yeah, I knew I was wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Greetings, sir, and to all the lovely viewers. Sigma Kings is in the building. Sigma Kings, why are people leaving America? What are your thoughts? I don't speak English. I don't understand what you're saying. I'm the only one on the air. Don't waste your breath. All right, let me know. I'm writing by translating from Google. Oh, that's really cool. You're really smart. I'm gonna make you a moderator just for being smart and diligent. You are now a moderator. You are officially a moderator. You are officially a moderator.
I'll tell you why. Because America doesn't make its food. We get everything flown in. Everything is exported. When I say everything, I mean almost everything. That's why
is it?
almost everything is always expensive. Hopefully these things are starting to make sense to you guys. Make sure you subscribe, like the live. The reason why people are leaving America is because they're finding out that they're overpaying and things are cheaper in other places. They find out that an apartment is an apartment no matter where I live. So why am I overpaying for an apartment? A water is water no matter where I live. But why does America's water cost more than anybody's water in the world? Why does America's chicken cost more than any other chicken in the world? Why does Americans beef cost more? Any restaurant you go to in America, you're gonna overpay where people in other countries pay very little for.